Are you craving a delicious, creamy mac and cheese comfort food casserole? But you're on a low-carb diet and you don't want to not reach your healthy goals. This may just be your next favorite comfort food hack. I'm Dr. Joanette, your longevity expert and also the creator of the Longevity Switch. In today's video, you are going to learn how to make this delicious, creamy cauliflower comfort food. I am going to also teach you why cauliflower is an important part of a longevity diet and how it may just help you dial up your very own longevity switch. Also, you will learn how to make a thick, creamy, cheesy, smooth cheese sauce for this casserole without any flour. And lastly, you are going to learn how to customize it to make it your very own amazing comfort food. So let's get cooking. We are going to start by making our thick, creamy, smooth cheese sauce. I'm going to use an induction burner. This is a great individual burner for cooking a one-pot type meal and don't want to heat up the kitchen or heat up your stove. And I'm going to start by adding 4 tablespoons of butter, 3/4 of a cup of almond milk, 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream, and we're gonna let that get heating here. Stir it around a little bit. I've also preheated the oven to 350 degrees because we're gonna be baking this in the oven when we get that cheese sauce on the cauliflower. Before I started the recipe, I went ahead and steamed the cauliflower in one of my favorite little things, which is a vegetable steamer basket. This basket is great for steaming vegetables because you only have a few. You can close it up pretty much and you can make it bigger and it fits in a big kettle or even a smaller kettle. If you go to my website and go to the shop button, search for a vegetable steamer and you'll be able to find this great little basket. Instead of flour, I use instant clear gel. It is a thickener that has about 3, maybe 4 carbohydrates per tablespoon as opposed to flour, which has about 10 to 12. I sprinkle it in the cheese. Don't want to add it directly to a liquid because it will kind of clump up. So I like to mix it into something like the cheese. This is 2 cups of cheese. And then we're going to add that all to our hot liquid here and stir it up till it's nice and melted and thick. In addition to the 2 cups of, this is sharp cheddar cheese. Look how nice and thick that's getting. Yum. I'm also adding 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese and 2 ounces of cream cheese. 3 cheeses, extra super creamy. That's one of the nice things about a ketogenic diet or a low-carb diet. Your body can tolerate and utilize more fats. I'm gonna finish that, melting that all up, and you can see this is a nice thick cheese sauce. I like the cheese sauce to be nice and thick, or you want your cheese sauce to be nice and thick for this recipe, because as it bakes, the cauliflower releases a little more liquid. Even though you steamed it ahead of time, it still releases a little bit more liquid that will tend to thin your cheese sauce as it bakes. We're getting that cream cheese all melted in. The rest of the cheese is melted really nice there, and we'll be about ready to pour it over top of our cauliflower and get it in the oven. I salted the cauliflower when I steamed it. The cheese also has plenty of salt in it. Oh, I almost forgot. I want to add a teaspoon of Dijon mustard and 1/2 teaspoon of some roasted garlic powder. All right, I'm gonna turn that off because it is nice and melted. Everything is mixed in. Give it a nice, good mix there. And let's get it off the burner and onto our cauliflower. Wow, look how nice and thick and creamy this is. Just kind of pour it on. It just ribbons on real nicely. If you don't like your cheese sauce quite this thick, just add 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon of your clear gel rather than 2. I've just discovered that because the cauliflower does release a fair amount of liquid, it does thin down as it bakes. Add a little Parmesan cheese to the top of it, just real fine grated Parmesan cheese to the top of it. That kind of browns up tang to it, I think. And it's ready to go in the oven for 20 minutes. So while it's baking, let's talk about why cauliflower is an important part of a longevity diet. There's a number of reasons. The first one is that cauliflower, even though it isn't a deeply colored vegetable, does have a lot of antioxidants. And antioxidants are important for helping prevent chronic diseases by helping with cellular repair and reduces inflammation. Cauliflower is ketogenic. What that means is it's low carb. It helps you maintain a healthy weight, but more importantly, it helps you regulate your blood sugar. When our blood sugar spikes, all kinds of things in our body get what's called glycosylated. Sugar in our blood becomes sticky and it sticks to things like collagen. For example, wrinkles in our face are in part due to the sugars that are stuck to them. So maintaining healthy blood sugar not only helps with longevity and helps decrease inflammation and aging, but it also helps our skin and our hair, as well as our nails, be healthier by preventing that glycosylation. In addition to that, there's fiber in cauliflower. The fiber in the cauliflower is a great prebiotic. It's food for our gut's microbiome, and our gut's microbiome is probably one of our best friends. It gives us neurotransmitters, vitamins. It helps with our immune system. It helps with our digestion, helps elevate our mood because it gives us some natural mood elevating chemicals. So when you incorporate lots of fiber and vegetables like cauliflower in your diet, you are turning up your longevity dial on your longevity switch, and you may be potentially extending your health span and your lifespan. It's been about 25 minutes and I just checked the casserole. It is ready to come out of the oven. Our cauliflower is cool. I'm gonna add a little bit of chopped parsley garnish here to it. That looks pretty good. We are ready to give it a try. It smells delicious. Let's see how it tastes. Cauliflower is still a little bit firm. In this recipe, you don't want to overcook your cauliflower because you want it to keep that shape and you want to be able to see those nice pieces of cauliflower. So let's taste it. At the end of that bite, I got like this burst of cheesy deliciousness, just like you get when you eat creamy macaroni and cheese. The little bit of crunch of the cauliflower was a little different than macaroni and cheese. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to tell the difference if I wasn't looking at the dish. Delicious. So when you swap cauliflower for pasta, you are not just lowering your carbs, but you are also starting or continuing your journey towards a healthier, more vibrant, energized you. If you found this information helpful, thank you for clicking the like button, as well as subscribing and signing up for notifications. Go to my website, growwithdrjoanette.com, and there you'll be able to find the printed recipe, as well as click on that longevity button and explore the longevity switch, how you can dial up your longevity switch, not only with low-carb foods like this, but also I have information about the other 3 levers. This is the nutrition lever, but there are 3 other levers that you can use to dial up your longevity switch. So go and explore them. Give this recipe a try tonight and start your journey to a health-conscious, mindful way of living. And we'll see you next time on the Dr. Joanette channel.